Yeah. So we also going to make sure that before the pan is lit, can't do it half-ass. You can't cut corners. But if you want to leave a good mark, legacy in life, or whatever, leave your stamp, and don't cut the corners. The passion behind it is making sure you just keep that. And you keep that right there. That's my path. Respect the craft. If you're going to do it, you respect it. You can't say you want to be a part of the craft and say, that's going to be fine. If you don't do it 100% and you respect it 100% and you're not deeply involved, man, don't do barbecue. You got to fight it. You got to be a champ.
When you go to barbecue restaurants, joints, barbecue transcends race, class. It really unites people. I can't point to precisely when we were a fixture, but within that first year, I knew that we had something really special.
There was one day when I walked into our 12th South location, and the governor was eating at a table, and next to him were the guys who had been working on the phone lines. Everyone is treated with dignity and respect. It doesn't matter if you're the tax attorney or the dishwasher. You respect the job, you respect the person, and we all have a part to play.
Our second location was East Nashville, and then Sylvan Park, and then we opened up in Lexington in 2017, and then in Chattanooga.
The environment that we give off is kind of like family-oriented. So you got two things that's going on there. You got great barbecue, and everybody loves a good barbecue sandwich, and the environment.
All things Southern it's kind of that thing. It's being kind to others, being compassionate, making people feel welcome, going above and beyond, and treating people better than they expect to be treated.
It's our guiding principles. It's when you have to make tough decisions what you go back to.
This was our soul. This is already who we were. This is already who we are. And so it's we call it our Southern soul.
2020 was the year where I felt like all of the hard work that we had done and the tough choices that we had made were really paying off. We were ready. We're like, this is our year. We're gonna shine.
We now have a confirmed tornado.
It's in Davidson County.
There's a confirmed tornado now on the ground. Folks, this just got really, really serious. If you know any friends that live in East Nashville right now, you should be calling.
My phone rang, and it was Brett, who's our chef. He called me and said, man, you need to get over here. Our East Nashville store got hit pretty bad.
We were fortunate to be hit but not destroyed. There were people who truly weren't sure where they were going for shelter, where they were going for food. And there were so many people who were coming out to help, such the neat Nashville way.
From there, it was kind of like, what could we do to help out? So Cisco donated the pork for 2 weeks. We, gave out sandwiches to our neighbor in our community, every day.
Thank you. And there are chips, water, soda, whatever you want.
Y'all are awesome. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Thank you.
I feel a lot of loyalty to Will and Catharine and Brett. They're amazing people to work for. They're not about themselves. They're about the community as a whole and giving to others. That's what this place is built upon, is Southern hospitality. That's what you do, and that's what's special about this company. You don't find that a lot. You see it get lost over time, and they've held that, since open.
If you're down, they're gonna pick you up. When I say this man literally gave the shirt off his back to help this employee out, that's what I'm talking about, is that it goes just beyond words on how much he and his wife, Catherine, how much they do to give back to not just the community, but this, as I say, family, not a business, but family, because it's pretty much technically how I see it, as family.
Thank you all very much for being here. We're really confronting two challenges at once. Last week's tornado and now this, the coronavirus.
The food industry is not the only industry to be impacted by COVID-19.
The coronavirus continues to hit the restaurant industry very hard.
It was that week that we really started watching what was going on, and that's when it hit us what could happen.
Under my administration and the Board of Health, we have declared a civil and public health emergency. Now, we will be establishing further public health protocols restricting service at all restaurants to takeout service throughout Nashville and Davidson County.
We're being in there. It was the last day before they were shutting us down. Sitting at the bar and had a drink. I had to come to terms with, this might be the last time I have a drink in this place, and this was my passion project. It's what we want to not only provide for our family, but, for the community. And it was sad and scary to think that this might be it, because we didn't know what was coming. Nobody did.
I came to the painful decision realization that the only way to survive is that we were going to have to say goodbye to 85% of our team members. And, shed a lot of tears coming to that realization. It's a really short letter, but it took a really long time to write. But I wanted it to be authentic. I wanted them to feel how I felt. So it was really hard.
Fly fishing is, I'm gonna say, the only place, but it's the only place I can consistently count on to have peace. It never fails. And when I have a clear mind, then I'm able to either solve problems or find new opportunities. I don't measure myself on how much I work. I measure myself on how productive I am. So just the ever-changing mindset of what we were supposed to be doing, and so we've made throughout this whole deal. We've made a lot of changes. Upgrades, like we've just done things we've always wanted to do, but we've implemented some really cool initiatives from a service standpoint and from a team member standpoint that I'm super proud of.
What's going on inside your head as all this is happening?
Stay calm. Stay calm. Survive. I knew if we could survive on the other side of this, that we could, potentially thrive. And so, I think that's proven true.
Now more than ever, we're so appreciative of our guests, and we're committed to finding new and improved ways to serve them and to improve the guest experience and to just provide the best food and atmosphere that we can.
people have commented that we adapted very quickly, made it happen, did it in a professional and safe way. And I think that made our regulars feel safe to order food here. And when you go through hard times or when there's difficult things going on, those are the things that you crave. You know, you want normalcy, you want comfort, you want familiar faces. And so I think that Edley's has been that for people during all these hard times, tornado, you know, COVID.
We're looking at a scenario where, you know, we're dominated by, you know, the McDonald's, the Chick-fil-A's, the Taco Bells. It's incumbent upon our community to go out and give those dollars to our local community because those dollars stay here.
We need to give back to the community. We need the community to support us as well as we've been supporting the community, and that's just by providing a great service. And that can go both ways, man. You need that community.
The people of Nashville are amazing. You know, to be in a city where people come together and serve the needs of others so much is, it's heartening and it's inspiring. We could feel the love and the support, and it makes you realize with a community like that, there's very little that you can't overcome.
It's been amazing to see how we just kind of wrapped ourselves around the idea of to accept this, but to continue to move forward and do not lose sight of our Southern soul. So that was the key for us to maintain. Is like everybody was in a panic, everything new. We didn't lose sight of that.
You know, culture really reveals itself during difficult times, and our culture, which we talk as our Southern soul, has certainly been a bright spot, and we wouldn't be where we are today because it's not something we talk about, something we live, and it has just paid off so tremendous. Like I said, it's revealed itself to be probably the most important thing we've done as an organization, was really just cementing that in our being, and it revealed itself middle of March.
Pre-pandemic, we were at 300, 330, I think, in approximate team members. Got down to 36, and we're back up to about 200. We never closed. I mean, we worked our butts off. Keep people employed, keep people fed, keep people's lights on, people's mortgages were paid, and so I'm super proud of that. We're so damn close to making it. So whatever we can do to be supporting, our local, restaurant community, our independent local restaurant community, and just give them that ability to survive, give them a little bit of encouragement, a little bit of oomph to make it to this summer, and it'll be huge. And so you look back on it and have just a great sense of pride, and it feels like we can do anything now. That's kind of a dangerous thing to say, but I think it was Churchill that said, you find yourself in hell, you keep going, and we just kept going. We're ready just to see smiling faces and hug our guests and high five our guests, and it feels like it's coming around the corner, but we're eager, we're ready to get back into it.